But you'd mentioned that you obviously got the retirement income that's coming in that kind of helps stabilize things. But in commission work, I mean, if you're closing houses, you're getting paid. But if you're not, I mean, what does that look like for, let's say, the newly transitioned service member who didn't retire? The
Yeah.
4 years they got out and they get rated 10% for the VA, and,
Yeah.
and they get the $8.73 or
Right,
whatever
right,
the VA is
right,
paying
yeah.
for 10%. How do you manage, or what's the best practice that you've seen in managing that side of things?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we do, so when at Keller Williams where I work, I teach all the new agents coming through our part of the brokerage in my office. And one of the things we talk about is money management, and that, yes, you see a number on the closing disclosure, but not all that money is yours. And you've got to figure out, some of this goes to your broker, some of it goes to your insurance, some of it is to your expenses. And then the money that you get is not your money because there's still some taxes that are going to get pulled out. So you need to figure out what you need to make to support the living that you want. You also have to look at the investments you want to make to be able to live in the future when you're not actively working. And then the debts that you have. And so we call it the lid. You got to balance what you have in the lid. And you've got to figure out how much I'm going to make or how much do you need to make to support that lifestyle that you're wanting to do. It's fortunate for me with having the retirement income coming in that I'm able to, it's tough when the market might not be going so well or the seasonality. You do really well in the summertime when all the military movers are coming through or when people are normally transacting in our market. You might not have that, after Christmas time or around Christmas time and the holidays. Sure. And so you've got to manage your money well. And that's one of the things I know when we talk about that with our folks that you need to make sure that you're planning for those extra fees that are going to maybe hit you in April that you weren't expecting. As a W-2 employee, that self-employment tax, you're not paying that. That's right. That's your boss paying that. But now you are the boss and you're having to pay for that. So we talk about those planning things so that you're planning for success.